Hey up, it's Steve from the Old Yorkshire Geek and a bit of Star Trek news, yay! Oh, we all love a bit of Star Trek news. This is from Inverse, Star Trek's mysterious new movie, there's supposed to be an Origins movie coming, could reuse an old franchise trick. So we'll see, So here it is, Inverse. Who wrote this one? Ryan Britt. So there we go. Star Trek's mysterious new movie could reuse an old franchise trick boldly going nowhere. Why did they have to show the Enterprise being built on Earth in Iowa of all places? I know that's where Kirk's from. It doesn't make any sense. The Enterprise were assembled in space at the space dock. But whatever. Stupid, JJ Star Trek. Anywho. You probably assume the best Star Trek movies always feature the crew bravely exploring unseen parts of the galaxy, but while that's technically the franchise's whole deal, the most financially successful Trek movies prove that sometimes the most compelling approach to a Trek blockbuster is for Starfleet to boldly stay on Earth. I suppose, because Star Trek 4, I think that was the most successful of the original Star Trek movies. That was set on Earth, wasn't it, in 1986 or whatever. And I think the most successful of the Next Generation movies, First Contact, that was set on Earth as well, wasn't it? So there we go. While the mysterious new Trek origin story movie is in the works at Paramount Pictures, but we've heard that a lot, haven't we, for other stuff, but we'll see. A rumour has emerged, there's links by the way, links in the description, by the way, for the article. A rumour has emerged that suggests the movie will mostly take place on Earth. You may think that's a strange move for a franchise about trekking through the stars, but the truth is that Star Trek has often found success by keeping things close to home. Star Trek Enterprise, we don't need a Star Trek Origins movie, we've had a Star Trek Origins series called Star Trek Enterprise, which were about the early days of Starfleet. Not the earliest days of Starfleet, but essentially Starfleet's origins. Because before Enterprise, humans were essentially stuck to the Earth neighbourhood, because as our ships could only go like warp 2, 3, 4, something like that. And then they broke the warp 5 barrier, and which is a lot faster. Warp 5 is a lot faster than warp 4 because it's an orders of magnitude. It's not just like warp 1 is the speed of light, warp 2 is 2 times the speed of light, which it is. Then warp 3 is not 3 times the speed of light. It's like a logarithmic scale. Don't ask me. Look them up on Google. Google it. Warp scale. It'll tell you. They go up like into hundreds and dozens and hundreds and thousands of times the speed of light. That's how it works. So when the Enterprise came along with the Enterprise NX-01, which was the first warp 5 starship, that could travel a lot faster than the other ships. So that's when Starfleet properly started exploring the galaxy. Anywho, but the point was, the original plan for Star Trek Enterprise was for the first season of it to be set on Earth, entirely on Earth, and then at the end of the first season, the Enterprise NX-01 is launched, and then they begin their mission. But they didn't do that because they thought, we need to be out there. It's called Star Trek. Although originally it wasn't called Star Trek Enterprise. I think for the first 2 seasons, and I think the first couple of episodes of season 3, it was just called Enterprise, and then they put Star Trek Enterprise afterwards for brand recognition. Right. Anyway, but they didn't go with that. They changed it. Right. And I love Enterprise, by the way. It's probably my favourite Star Trek series. It's the one I rewatch the most. It's really, really good. I really like it. Even though the Klingons had bumpy foreheads from the beginning, the people went mental, but they did explain it away in season 4. Just had to wait and be patient. Right, while the original series never returned to its contemporary 23rd century Earth, it did visit past versions of Earth several times, from 2 dips into the 1960s in Tomorrow is Yesterday. That's the one with I forgot his bloody name now. Christopher. Is it Captain Christopher? John Christopher. The pilot that they beam aboard. And the Simon Earth, which is the Gary 7 one. To the famous and much beloved jaunt to 1930 in the city on the edge of forever. through The Guardian of forever. The next generation of Deep Space Nine also found success with Earth-based Trek stories, including the next generation fan-favourite episodes like Family, where Picard goes back to his vineyard and has a fight with his brother, and Time's Arrow, where they go back to the 19th century. I can't remember where they go to now. San Francisco, isn't it? 19th century San Francisco. And two of DS9's best episodes, Far Beyond the Stars, set in 1953. I'm not a big fan of that episode. I wasn't a big fan of the whole Benny, what's-his-face, Cisco. Was he a real Starfleet captain or was just this fella's imagination? I wasn't a big fan of that, to be honest, and I didn't like it. And Margie. And the then futuristic past tense, which occurs in the dystopian 2024. And that mentioned Voyager. Voyager went back to the 1990s, didn't they? But no, they haven't mentioned that. No. Voyager went back. And that's how, oddly enough, they went back in time to get futuristic technology for the Doctor, for his remote mobile emitter. I forgot the name of that episode now. Times something. Can't remember. Right, some of the most popular Trek films also brought various Starfleet crews back down to Earth. Star Trek IV: The Voyage Home takes place completely in and around Earth, while 1996's First Contact sends Picard and the Enterprise crew back to 21st century Earth. Even if this origin story, movie, doesn't take place on Earth, we know that the next major live-action Star Trek series, Starfleet Academy, almost certainly will. As reported by Variety earlier this year, one of the sets for Starfleet Academy is among the biggest ever built for a Trek show. By the way, quite a few of the Kurtzman Trek shows are on Earth, or at least partly on Earth, aren't they? Discovery, I think. Hang on, I'm trying to think now. I don't know, it might not have been. I don't know about Discovery. Yes, Discovery has visited Earth, hasn't it? Picard, mostly set on Earth for the first 2 seasons. What else? What else have we had? Strange New Worlds, that's been to Earth. Started out on Earth. Anyway, whatever. As reported by Variety earlier this year, one of the sets for Starfleet Academy is among the biggest ever built for a Trek show, with a sprawling 2-story structure that will include a mess hall, amphitheatre, trees, catwalks, multiple classrooms and a striking view of the Golden Gate Bridge in a single contiguous space. Don't mean the series is going to be good, does it? Can't put well, you can. You can put lipstick on a pig. By all accounts, the 32nd century-based Starfleet Academy will depict Starfleet Academy on Earth, specifically in San Francisco. Because Earth just rejoined the Federation and then suddenly become the centre, of Starfleet again. God, I bloody hate Kurtzman Trek. Apart from Strange New Worlds, but apparently Kurtzman has little to do with that. Anyway, after announcing Holly Hunter as the lead and Paul Giamatti as the villain, the rest of the younger cast has been revealed at a rapid-fire pace, including Carice Brooks, Bella Shepherd, George Hawkins, Karim Dayan and Zoe Steiner, all playing cadets. Presumably, if San Francisco is central to the narrative, these people will all be living on Earth, so on both TV and possibly the big screen, the Star Trek franchise's next frontier is terra firma. Is that it? Is that all they've got to say? There aren't rumours, or ideas. I mean, there's a link there, isn't there? Let's follow that link and see where it takes us. Here we go, from Trek Movie. Star Trek's origin movie tidbit, reportedly set mostly on Earth. And this is from, so let's have a read of this one. Right, so back to Earth. Last week, the biggest news in Hollywood was the official announcement of a merger with Skydance Media, blah, 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 blah. Here we go, a prequel focusing on humanity's early contact with aliens and the formation of the Federation. Andor director Toby Haynes is attached to director script by Seth Grahame-Smith that is rumoured to take place largely on Earth. The studio sees the project as an entry point for new fans who do not need to know about decades of canon or keep up with the myriad shows on Paramount+. That's the fun with Star Trek. No cast or release date is set, but it's in pole position to be the next Trek to hit the big screen. So there we go. But as I said, it's been done in Enterprise. It's been done in Enterprise, so you don't need to do it again. Pointless. So we'll leave it there. So, thanks for watching, wherever you are. Look after each other, and until next time, I'll say the...